Jimmy Crute was furious because the human body is just as strong as it is fragile. For example, a Muay Thai fighter's leg can bend metal and a brick can shatter like a dry biscuit. But then there's the other side. Someone presses the right points and a massive man crumples to the ground in pain. And in this fight, something happened that even surprised veteran commentators. Crute, a promising light heavyweight from Australia, was known for his elite grappling and black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He had made a name for himself with quick submissions and relentless aggression. In recent years, however, he focused heavily on improving his striking, especially kickboxing, aiming to become a more well-rounded fighter. His opponent, Anthony Smith, was a seasoned UFC veteran with over 50 fights under his belt. He had faced the likes of John Jones, Glover Teixeira, and Alexander Rakic. Despite a mixed record, Smith remained dangerous. His toughness and fight IQ often turned the tide in critical moments. From the very first round, Crute came out aggressive. He began chopping at Smith's lead leg with heavy low kicks, powerful, accurate, and relentless. Smith occasionally smiled after eating those kicks, which looked strange. Crute was clearly landing clean shots, over 20 leg kicks in that round alone, but the damage didn't seem to show. Crute was committed to the strategy: break down the base, slow the beastren down, and then possibly take it to the ground. He aimed at the thigh and slightly below the knee, areas that typically cause lasting damage. Smith, while appearing unfazed, had to be feeling them. Still, he remained composed, flicking out jabs and managing distance. Then in round two, the tide shifted. Smith started to return fire with more intent, mixing in sharper punches. Then, one low kick. Smith throws it with perfect timing and accuracy, landing it just above Crute's knee, catching the peroneal nerve. It didn't look like much, but instantly Crute's leg gave out. He tried to wrestle, his instincts kicked in, and somehow managed to drag Smith into grappling exchanges, surviving the round with sheer willpower. As he stood up between rounds, though, it was clear something was wrong. Crute limped heavily, wobbling toward the center. The referee, noticing this, instructed him to walk along the line, a standard coordination test. Crute nearly collapsed. The ringside doctor stepped in and made the call. The fight was over. One perfectly placed strike had shut down a trained fighter's leg. This is the paradox of the human body. Crute landed over 20 devastating kicks with seemingly little effect. Smith threw one, and it ended the fight. No guarantees in MMA. Power, precision, toughness, all can be undone by a single, well-placed blow. And that's where both the beauty and brutality of this sport lie.